This is one of the weirdest plays I've seen so far this year. So it's Rangers versus Red Sox. We're in the top of the third. So it's runners on second and third with one out, and Wyatt Langford is coming to the plate. He's one of the Rangers' best hitters right now. And on the first pitch, he's going to ground it back to the pitcher. Houck's going to field that nice play. The throw to first base is bobbled, and Langford is safe at first. But is he, though? We're seeing Alex Cora hold up his hand saying, hold on, I might want to review this. And then eventually the Red Sox do decide to review. Their first thought is, does Gonzalez have the ball here before he drops it? But then as you start to look at the replay more and more, it gets super weird. Okay, so let's watch the whole play. First of all, nice play here by Houck. Fields that cleanly. Looks the runner back at third. Nicely done. Then the throw sails a little bit. I think he rushed that throw a tad. So the ball goes into the base path. Gonzalez has to stretch in, and then he drops the ball. It looks like he did not have possession of the ball at all during that stretch, but now Langford has nowhere to go, so he's going to pull out the little Euro step, and look at that, he missed first base. Langford did not touch first, and we can go to another angle here. We can see Gonzalez then picks up the ball and is standing on first base. Therefore, Langford should be out, right?
The call on the field is confirmed. The runner is safe.
What?
Boston loses their challenge.
And the Red Sox bench is furious. I'm putting on my John Boy cap here, but manager Alex Cora says, hey, no effing way. He missed the effing base. He absolutely did miss the base. So first of all, I saw some people saying that, well, it's safe because of interference. Gonzalez got in the base path, so therefore he was blocking Langford, so therefore he's safe. But I just want to squash that really quickly here. The rulebook's pretty clear about obstruction. It says, obstruction by a fielder attempting to field a ball should only be called in very flagrant and violent cases because the rules give him the right of way. So basically, it has to be very intentional and flagrant for it to be obstruction. The throw naturally led Gonzalez into the base path, so he's allowed to go get the ball. So definitely no interference on this play. He's actually safe because of a much weirder rules. Okay, so try to follow me here. The rulebook says, if the runner misses first base, he shall be considered as having reached the base. So because Langford beat the throw to first base, technically he's not out yet. He's not exactly safe either, which is kind of funny. He's sort of in this no man's land. At this point, the first baseman Gonzalez has a chance to get him out, but he can't just step on first base. No, he has to appeal and tag. So what does an appeal mean? He has to basically look at the umpire and say, hey, he missed first base, and then he has to step on first with the ball. So he's got to do both of those things. Here's the rule. Any runner shall be called out on appeal when he overruns first base and fails to return, and he or the base is tagged prior to the runner returning. So basically, Gonzalez has to appeal, and then he can either step on first or tag the runner. But that is their only window to get him out. So if Langford can get back to first base before Gonzalez appeals and tags, then Langford is safe forever. It is not reviewable. And that's what we see the crew chief explain to Alex Cora here. He didn't touch the base or the bag, but he never appealed. So he came back to the base, and so he's safe. So basically he's saying, look, you had your chance to get him. He had to appeal, but he came back to the base before he appealed, so he's safe. And then I'm sure Alex Cora is saying, look, I challenged. Why can't I challenge? And then here we see a further explanation. When he was past the base, that was your only chance basically to challenge the play. I couldn't read exactly what he said during that spot, but that's basically what he's saying. You had your chance. Gonzalez, that's the only time you could have gotten him. Once he comes back, it's not reviewable. He's safe forever. Now, there is one thing. Technically, this first base umpire should not have made a safe call because technically nothing's happened yet. Langford did not step on first. He ran past. So technically, he's not out, but he's not safe. So the umpire should have done nothing. So then both players know, oh, something hasn't happened here. Either I need to get back to first or I need to tag him. So the Red Sox could argue that, hey, Gonzalez didn't appeal because you called him safe. I think that'd be worth a shot. I don't know if it would work, but that's definitely an argument you could make. So anyway, very weird rule. Langford's called safe. The Rangers do end up scoring 1 run that inning, but the Red Sox end up winning by 2, so no harm, no foul. But yeah, pretty weird rule.